Hello and welcome to the second episode of the photography vlog. Today we are in the Mary Beth Doyle Park in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I believe that's the correct name. I'm gonna throw up the map so you can see where I am, and I'll put the name of the park there for you. Yeah, let's get going. All right, so pretty early on we have a nice looking tree here with some buds on it. I'm not sure what type of buds this is, or rather what type of tree this is, but we're gonna get a picture of it. I think it looks pretty cool. And so I ended up switching out my camera for photography. I was using the XH2 for photography because it had the 40 megapixels, and I really liked having that extra kind of range or latitude. But I was having a lot of trouble with my X-T4 maintaining focus with me moving in and out of the scene and taking photos, and if I turned, it would probably hunt, and this may do that a little bit, but the autofocus on the XH2 is worlds better than the X-T4. So this is going to be the photos camera now, and that's where we're doing video. So I think something that I also want to start doing, because I really like sharp detail when I take photos, especially of like intricate details, is I'm going to take the photo at f1.4 and then I'm going to take it again at f5.6, and then we can show both images. I'll try to edit them the exact same way, and we can see the difference in sharpness and also kind of the difference in the artistic style. Early on in the path, we actually have some nice colors going on. We got some purple buds, kind of like a purplish pink bud on this tree right here. So I'm gonna see what I can't make happen with this. Again, we'll do one at f1.4 and then we'll do f5. Wonderful. Make sure we're good right over here. Perfect. So again, we're getting really lucky today. Lots of freshly bloomed flowers and tree buds and all sorts of cool stuff. So we're gonna have a lot of almost macro style photos today, which is perfectly cool. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to actually do the f5.6 and the 1.4 for every shot. I don't think that I'm going to. And it's something I've struggled actually using on a camera lens when I get them is the lens hood. I don't know that I've ever, I don't want to say benefited from it, because I'm sure that there's probably been a couple of times where it was needed, but I've never taken any photos and been like, man, I wish I would have had my lens hood on. I guess, I don't know, maybe I don't shoot enough into bright light. I don't know. I always leave it on in case I need it if it has it, but I typically never ever use it. Now see, it really helps to walk paths multiple times, because I walked through here once already and I didn't notice these nice like white looking flowers. They're all pointed down, so I don't think they're fully up, but I think we'd be able to get a kind of a neat photo here. I really like that. It's a nice photo. Very cool. So it always helps. Walk locations multiple times. All right, now you probably won't see me much for this clip, but that tree right there looks pretty neat. This is probably going to be one of those things that looks cooler in real life than it does as a photo, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. All right, now I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it properly, but I'm going to go kind of right out here on this little stretch, and I'm going to take a picture of this way over here, see if I can stay in frame. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go to this little spot right here, and I'm trying to get this back here. Kind of looks neat. Honestly, it's probably nothing, but it's worth a shot. see me? Probably? Cool, I hope so. It's a darn shame mosquitoes are already out. Boom. Yeah, I'm afraid that's probably not going to be worth anything. Give me your thoughts. If I also stayed in focus for half of this. All right, so we are having just a flowery day. So we've got some yellow flowers kind of in the center of a bunch of all of those white flowers that I took a photo of earlier. Trying to get a shot here. See what we can do. Well, that's quite nice. Yeah, I think that's quite nice, actually. Now, let me try with the lens hood on. So I notice I'm shooting kind of upwards towards light. All right. I think it probably did absolutely nothing else to have the lens filter on, or a lens hood, but I tried it. Yeah, I'm not too excited for the abundance of bugs, but what do you do? They come back eventually. Well, looks like today's episode and adventure is full of a lot of aimless walking. This park isn't the largest in regards to areas that have much in them. So I'm considering with some of the smaller parks, like this one and the park that I'm going to do in the next episode, I'm considering if maybe we'll do 2 small parks per episode, or if it's just going to be each park is its own episode. I feel like I'm going to blow through like a lot of parks if I start doing it like that, so I'm trying not to, because I don't want to run out of places to go before I start revisiting, because as the seasons change and kind of as things grow and whatnot, I'm going to end up revisiting certain places to get some different styles of photos. But today it doesn't really feel like I'm having the best of luck. Earlier today when I first got here, it was overcast and like perfect weather for photography, but silliness ensued, and that 3-hour span of time slipped away from me and was completely wasted. So unfortunately now it's sunny outside, and well, I don't know about you, but I hate taking photos when it's sunny. Everything is just too, I don't know, it just feels, when it's sunny outside, it almost feels like it lacks contrast in color. I could be very wrong. I'm just kind of, my opinion. Everything just gets too bright, and then to compensate, everything around it that isn't sunny is just blown out or completely in the shadows. It just doesn't end up looking good to me. I'm gonna keep walking around a little bit though, because I'm sure there's something to be had, but you know, I don't know.